Alright, so this video is going to be about the expenses in Rosarito. You know how much everything is here. Like right now, I came here to Tacos Yaki and I got a taco and a Coke. That's 80 pesos. Like, it seems very cheap, but things are different once you're making pesos and you're spending in pesos. Hope you guys like it, and we're going to break down all the bills here in Rosarito. So, I pay 6,000 for this place, and then it was 6,000 pesos for the deposit as well. So that is my rent. Now, as far as internet, these guys, that's a story for another show. I've been waiting for internet for like 2 weeks now since I moved, and they just haven't happened to come here. I don't know what's going on, so I have to get another company. But my internet is gonna be 550 pesos, so that's super cheap again. Now my phone bill is 250 pesos. So another great thing of living by the beach is that you're by the beach. Like, that's just the given. You're just by the beach. I don't know how much more to explain or sell that one. That one is sold on its own. Like, we have a dude here with a surfboard, so he just went surfing, coming back from surfing, because he can, because he lives here. Like, but in the comments, let me know what you guys want to know more about, or what, like, some dude comment on that political video, like, I should not be making political videos, and that's great. I appreciate the shit. I don't agree with his opinion, but he has a point. Like, that's super cool. I appreciate that from him. He wanted to say something and he said it. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. That's more appreciated than, you know, people who agree completely with you in your life and you're just like looking for yes men to surround you just to agree with the beliefs that you already have. That makes no sense. Like, the whole point, the whole reason why I love the States is because there's just so many people from all different, you know, races. And like, I remember being a kid, I remember playing with the little white kids, I remember playing with the little black kids at the apartments. That was super cool. It's just like different cultures, just, it's nice. And just thinking the same, all of us, it's not right, you know? I have all kinds of friends and I disagree with all kinds of friends, but they're still my friend, you know? Like, that there's some friends that are just like became friends, true friends, from just writing, from being writing buddies, you know? Some were just surfing buddies, some were just cooks, other cooks, you know? And you just connect with people to a deeper level than just politics and just belief systems, sexuality, you know, race. Like, it doesn't fucking matter. It's a fucking Monday. Like, what the fuck are people doing here? Mondays, you know, to Thursdays when Mexicans, me, fucking use the beach and everything's empty. That was the whole point, coming to an empty beach. Okay, so we're talking about the first perk, right? Like, living here, the whole vibe. It's just like living in OB. I keep saying that, I know, but it's just like living in OB. Ocean Beach was like the best, one of the best memories I've ever had, where you could just go and surf, different spots, different areas, just like go to different bars, different like restaurants. And it's also having these shitty drivers here, like, talk shit. But it's one thing when they do it when you're just a tourist, and another thing when you live here, you're like a local. And these fucking, like, these assholes come in, yeah, they come in and they think they own the place and they're just here for a little bit, but you live here. Anywho, so while we look for parking for 20 more minutes, another thing that I do pay is water and electricity. Both are 300 pesos each, so that's not that much. Like, that's more like 600 pesos more. What else? Food. When I had row, that was at least 1,000 pesos every week. Okay, so food does take a lot, but gas, fucking gas. This car, especially with this fucking car, I love this car, but fuck this car. This car is a V6, so every 500 pesos gives me 100 miles. So I use those 100 miles to go to work, and that's every 4 days and come back. And that's 500 pesos. That one takes a lot. So you gotta be wise with your with your gasolina here. Now, if you're talking about cerveza, that would be around 200 pesos a week. The water's starting to get a lot cooler. People are out here playing just in the water with no wetsuits. I say fuck that, but let them be them. Rosarito's nice, but it's always a party town. Unless you like that kind of life, you know. And even if you like that kind of life, it's always the same kind of party. So it's just it's the Rosarito party. I'll always stick to that because, you know, I'm not a party person, but I do party. But if you just come a little to the pier, I found that is the perfect spot for families. Just come by and chill. You know, again, the waves here are no good. Even when they're good, they're not good. But sometimes you just come out here just to be with the family and catch those fucking breaks. Because they're not really waves. And just, you know, like this is a perfect place to learn because it's a sand bed. So kids can play here, learn how to swim. Like, this is the perfect spot. And if you move a little more south of the pier, it's a lot quieter, and that's where the locals go. That's what I've noticed. That's what we do. All right, well, back to the subject of the bills. La dinero. El dinori, I would say 2,000 to 3,000 pesos. That's my weed habit. A month. That's the most expensive thing I have. If I quit smoking weed, I would probably, you know, become a millionaire. But here we are. Like, if I would raise all the money I've spent my whole life buying weed since I was 14, damn, that makes you think. That makes you kind of sad. But at the same time, I had weed, so not really. I don't know. Mexico is cheap for living, so we got the 6,000 for rent, and then we have, you know, the 2,000 for weed, and then we have 300 pesos for lights, for electricity, I mean, and then we have 300 pesos for water, and then we have 200 pesos for gas. So living 1,000 pesos a week on food, it's not expensive and it's super cheap, but it's when you start involving the going out to restaurants, drinking alcohol, smoking weed, that's where your money goes. Living in Rosarito is worth it. I pay less rent than TJ. TJ was 7,000, so it's 1,000 pesos less for a better quality of life. I mean, I just walked into the pier and I'm just here talking to my camera, talking to myself like a crazy person. Other people are just like, who the fuck is this guy? That lady over there, she's like, that guy's talking by himself. Oh, mijo, let's get out of here. The next video from here is gonna be El Valle de Guadalupe. You know, we're gonna go to El Valle de Guadalupe and get fucked up. Either we're gonna get fucked up and drink the whole bottle, or we're not gonna drink at all. Why are we drinking? Why are we drinking? Are we kids? Are we in 8th grade that we can't finish 2 bottles? Like, alright, this video was brought to you by Anthony Smith 9170. He's been one of like my longest viewers, and he's always leaving something like good, like a good comment. Just like my friend Angel from the Aventuras, he's always watching the videos. So shout out to you guys for supporting whatever Castro Productions is. Honestly, I have so many ideas that they're just all like contradictory to each other. So that's why we have like videos about cooking and videos about blogging, because I just don't know where to focus my energy in, and everything is just everywhere, and that's just how my mind works. Everything is clustered. So we gotta start cleaning this channel up and just start like, what kind of content do you guys like? I mean, so yeah, I think that's all the bills I have. I don't have anything other than that. Credit cards, guys. Do not get credit cards. I know my credit is really good right now, but fuck, I fucked myself over. I got a couple credit cards and I maxed them the fuck out. And now it's kind of like, I mean, I'm making the minimum payments without interest a month, but it's just a very interesting, I don't even want to get into that. Rosarito's very nice. So whoever wants to invest in coming here, that's what the bills are. But the lifestyle, like living in TJ versus living here, has been super nice. Just the difference, like the vibe. Like I can walk around here. I mean, I hope my car's still there right now that I parked it in the street, but I'm not paying 100 pesos because right now I don't have any money. I gotta pay rent. Oh, anywho. Oh, living here though, comparing to TJ, is just the vibe. Is my vibe. It matches me because I told you guys it's like it reminds me of OB, blah blah blah. But like, yeah, just the vibe, the air. Like you come out here. I didn't go out in TJ like this, like just take long walks at the beach. Like obviously there's no beach over there, but it's just another vibe. TJ is super nice and I love TJ, and it has like a very special place in my heart, but it still feels like limbo, like I was in purgatory there, like I wasn't dead but I wasn't really alive, like I was cast away, you know? And I don't feel like a castaway here. I chose to come to Rosarito and I chose to move here because I love it. And I choose to stay here and I appreciate that. It's my decision, you know? Now, speaking of an old friend, we have Valle del Sol. And we're gonna drink. You cannot drink and drive. You cannot be minor 18 and you cannot be pregnant. I mean, I am pregnant and I am gonna drive, so that's how you break the rules so you're in Mexico. But yeah. And I left it airing out for a while, so it tastes like it should. It probably has a fly in there. Nope, no fly, but it tastes very good. Comparing when you first open a wine and you don't let it air out, it tastes like very bitter, like vinegar, you know? You drink this with, or you eat this, yeah, you drink this with a nice like steak, like a nice medium well. And yeah, this would be nice. Some potatoes, some like nice vegetables and shit. That would be nice with this wine. Now if you want to add my car getting towed, you know, the drone braking, I had to get my license, I had to get my INE, I had to get all these things, and now I had to get the decreto, which is another 7,000 pesos. Then I had to pay rent in TJ, plus rent here, plus deposit. That shit added up quickly. So, yeah. But we're not adding those things up. Don't worry about those things right now. Those things are for another time. This pier. Yeah. It's Ocean Beach to me. I know it's not true. I choose to believe so. What is it, May? It was a very sad day because, yeah, everything piles up in May. Mother's Day, Rose's birthday, Zoe's birthday, Lily dying, my freaking drone crashing, my car getting towed. May was just a bad month. Alright, so one thing I did not mention, I mentioned the bills for like eating at home and stuff like that. But right now I've been working from site. So they do have a discount there. It's 40 pesos for the meal, which is nothing, right? But that shit adds up. And then Sundays, I've been working Sundays and they don't open the cafeteria. So I have to take my own food on Sundays. I get a meal for 40 pesos and it's like a very good meal. And that's daily. So we have to add that up and add it to the little bucket too. Plus, you know, if you smoke cigarettes, which I don't, but I smoke one every day. You know, a pack, you can buy the pack of 20 for 78 pesos. Now for drinking water, you also have to go get it. Just like your gas, you have to go to these places and refill. You have to get a refill for your water, for your gas, which I like that about the gas because you keep track of your gas because, yeah, you know, I mean, I only put like 200 pesos, fills up my little tank, and that should last me for like the whole month. Then that's taking a shower, Your water, your drinking water, you also have to refill it here and there. So that is 3 big ass jugs, 3 5-gallon jugs. Fuck, I don't pay anything. I pay like 50 pesos for it, and it lasts me for like the whole month, 3 weeks, 2 weeks if everybody's there. The living expenses, the actual living expenses are, well, this much, right? I don't know, more like this much. But anywho, it's just when you start adding weed and alcohol and cigarettes and going out and eating out and everything, that life gets more expensive, and that's anywhere. But overall, if you're making dollars and you're living here, you have a good life. I have a good life, and I live here and I work here. Also with Rosarito, TJ, Ensenada, you have that cushion, like you're in the States. You're not, but a lot of people here speak English. A lot of people understand you, you know, a lot of people are cool, and they'll be friends with you because you guys have something in common. Now there's like a whole new world that I've never experienced, and that is the deportee world. You know, there's a lot of people that got deported for like minor stuff, for medium stuff, and for like big stuff, like big gangsters that are like, they completely changed their life and they found God and they have a second chance here, and that's super, like, that's respectable. You want to quit what you're doing while you're ahead, dude, change your life, live a different life. It's your new opportunity to do that, and that's cool. I appreciate that, I really do.